and welcome back to another Mugen masterclass. Today we are working on letters N for NotHitBy and Null. This is take 3. I almost never retake videos, but as I made the other two videos, I actually learned something about how NotHitBy works. And I'll be honest with you, I still don't know how it works, but I did get it to work the way I want it to work. And it may be the way you want it to work. So let's get into it. Ignore the codes that I have there. So basically what I did was I took the standing strong kick for Kung Fu Man and I made it really slow. I made it last 10 ticks per frame. So showing you how it works for the sake of slow motion. This is the kick. Very slow. So I put a not hit by code. I don't want him to be hit by anything, right? Like nothing at all. What I'm gonna do is, when do I want him to not be hit by anything? So time equals 10, right? And then how long do I not want him to be hit by anything? Let's go with 50 ticks. And now my attributes are relative to hit def attributes, right? I have stand, crouch, air, normal attack, special attack, hyper attack, normal projectile, special projectile, hyper projectile, normal throw, special throw, hyper throw. On top of that, I also have all attack, all projectile, all throw, which is all of these together is shorted instead of writing the whole thing out. Now, if I don't want him to get hit by anything, I'm just gonna put not hit by standing, crouch, and air. Pretty much anything that's standing, crouch, and air, which is everything. So when that's active, it looks like this. The hitbox turned light blue, and you cannot hit him anymore at all. He could still hit you, except they're both not hit by. As you can see, after 10 ticks, it comes active, the punch goes right through. Kicks go right through. Everything goes right through. That's perfect. That's how I want it to be, right? Now, let's say I only want him to get hit by projectiles, not physical attacks. I made my light punch and my hard punch projectiles. So now, I'm going to remove the SCA. I'm going to put normal, not hit by, normal attacks, special attacks, and hyper attacks, right? So, if I do my kick, I will not be able to hit him. My kick is, this is normal attack, right? So if I do a normal attack, it's not going to affect him whatsoever. Put the boxes on. See? But if I do a projectile, because the projectile is not a normal attack, it's going to hit him. So that's great. Now, I don't want to get hit by projectiles. Let's do all projectiles, right? So after 10 ticks, I will not be able to get hit by any projectile. Okay. Which I assigned to my standing punches. So it's missing. So I can't get hit by a projectile. But let's say I want to be more specific, right? Let's say I don't want to get hit by any standing attack. So I cannot get hit by standing all attacks. So when I'm like this, nope, nope, the box is on. That's a fail. That's a fail. That's a fail. And obviously it can't do the kick. So now the standing attacks aren't working. What do? Let's try crouching. Okay, I had to do some off-screen figuring out what the heck's going on. So I realized not hit by works best when used with a hit by code, which I have not gone over yet. I'm saving that for the H topic, which is just a whole mess. But to simplify it, if you're stating something you can't do, you have to state something you can do. At least that's my assumption of it. I'll make them both the exact same time, triggers, and all that stuff, right? So I'm not be able to, I can't be hit by any kind of attack, right? But what I want to do is be able to get hit by an air all attack. Alright, so any kind of attack from the air. So without the SCA here, I'm basically saying I can't get hit by any physical attack. What I want to get hit by is with an air attack. Any air attack. So to showcase that, standing light punch does nothing because, okay, light kick because this is a normal attack. It does nothing. Even the punch, which is closed projectile, it does nothing. I guess because the SCA is missing there. The heavy does nothing. Crouching does nothing. But now I do want him to get hit by something. So what I would do is use a hit by code. In this case, it's air attack. That I'll try to use them. And as you can see, it works. He can't get hit by regular attacks, but the air attacks will hit him. So this is probably the best way to use a NotHitBy is using a hit by. This way you can tell it what not to be hit by and what it can be hit by. Use them both in conjunction. I could be completely wrong about this, but again, I had the most trouble with these two codes. And I'm sure there's something else I had trouble with also. But I feel like this goes a long way. So let's see if I take off the air and put it to S. So now the air attack should whiff, and only the standing attack should work fine. Yep, air attack is definitely whiffing. And standing attack, that's a projectile, so it doesn't count. Standing attack is fine. So the attribute's the hardest part of the hit by. The triggers you can kind of play with, and so can time, but that's the hardest part, the attributes. Yeesh, that one sucks. I hate that. And next is Null. Null does nothing. It can be used to disable Sctrls and stuff like that. So, light punch. Say I want to disable this hit def because I don't want it to be active. I just put type equals null and comment out the hit def part, and everything here is disabled. Notice it turned black. So now when I punch, nothing because it's disabled. So that's that. What can you use type null for, right? So say I make a helper state or I make a change state and I don't want to, I just want to test it. I can have it display and play the animation, but you cannot load up a state or you cannot load a character if there's a state def but no state controllers. Null is a blank controller. You could just put it like this and it'll let you go into this state, play the animation and everything else. That's probably what's one of the basic uses for it. There are some more advanced uses I've seen. I don't really know them, so I don't want to get into what they are. But that's it. Thank you for watching. This video is a pain in the ass to make, and please subscribe.
Let's go